Goku, during the beginning of Dragon Ball, OG Dragon Ball, Magic Dragon Balls, look out for the OG Dragon Ball, at the beginning during the Pilaf saga. This is his power scaling. So you know that Goku was training in the mountains by himself, Kung Fu master, boy who knew martial arts. He learned from his grandpa Gohan, but his grandpa Gohan was dead, and he was protecting one of the wish orbs, known as the 4-star Dragon Ball. He believed his grandpa was like, his spirit was inside of it, so he kept it as like a heirloom, to remember his grandpa by. But then he met Bulma, and then the journey to find the Dragon Balls began. And, Goku's journey as we know it began like that. Then they eventually met Yamcha, and he fought against Yamcha. And he fought against some other people too. But Pilaf was after the Dragon Balls. He ended up getting the Dragon Balls from them. But that day, when they summoned Shinron, was also a night where Goku discovered that, he became a great ape at night. People, Yamcha and Bulma were like aware of that. They were like, oh shit, this boy's turning into an Ozaro, a great ape. He must have been the one to kill his grandfather, back then. He was told not to look at the moon because if he did, he would become this monster. So then they cut his toe off, and they defeated Pilaf, and he went on his way, never to be a real threat ever again. But Goku, his strength is 78%, with a speed of 76, durability of 76, endurance of 72, an intelligence of 64, 68 for his experience, and a 85 for his close skill, 73 for his range skills, and an 81 for his recoup. Hacks are at 85%. Overall power score is 80, or not 80, it's 75.8. Because you got to remember, he went through a lot before he became powerful. From this stage to Ultra Instinct, that took a long time, y'all. Remember? That took years to happen. Longer than, One Piece type shit. So be cool around the corner.